The chemical reaction that I will be doing today is elephant's toothpaste. Elephant's toothpaste is a decomposition reaction where a foamy substance is being produced due to the rapid decomposition of hydrogen peroxide with the help of potassium iodide or yeast and warm water as a catalyst. It is an exothermic reaction, meaning it gives off energy in the form of thermal energy due to the bonds in hydrogen peroxide being broken and heat being released in turn. The ingredients we need for this experiment are half a cup of hydrogen peroxide, any liquid dish soap, about a tablespoon of that, 1 packet of dry active yeast, 3 tablespoons of warm water, a plastic bottle, a tray to hold the foam produced, gloves, and safety goggles. Some lab safety precautions that we need to follow are to wear gloves and safety goggles when handling hydrogen peroxide to prevent irritation on skin and eyes if we ever come in contact with them.
So, before I demonstrate this chemical reaction, we must first know the reactants. So the reactants are hydrogen peroxide, or 2H2O2, with the help of a catalyst, yeast and warm water, will help speed up the rate of decomposition, which is happening when elephant's toothpaste is formed. So we are going to put the yeast aside, and before we start the chemical reaction, we must first have our safety equipment. So we must wear gloves and safety goggles. So next, what we will do is we will open up the hydrogen peroxide bottle, and then we will fill a 16-ounce bottle with half a cup of hydrogen peroxide. Now the 16-ounce bottle is filled with about half a cup of hydrogen peroxide. We are going to add about a tablespoon of dish soap to the mixture. So now we will gently mix the hydrogen peroxide and the dish soap together by gently swirling it around. And after it's all mixed together, all we have to do is mix the yeast with our hydrogen peroxide and dish soap mixture to create elephant's toothpaste.
Why this chemical reaction happens is because hydrogen peroxide decomposes into water and oxygen gas, which is the product of this experiment. But normally the reaction takes place very slowly, and therefore a catalyst is needed to speed up the reaction. The iodine ion from potassium iodide changes the mechanism by which the reaction occurs, as it contains a special chemical called catalase that helps to break down hydrogen peroxide. This means that hydrogen peroxide mixed with yeast will rapidly break down into water and oxygen gas. This oxygen gas would form bubbles and would usually escape from the liquid and pop quickly, but the addition of dish soap provides additional surface tension, allowing the bubbles to get trapped and create lots of foam as seen. The chemical reaction is a spontaneous reaction, as hydrogen peroxide is always decomposing into water and oxygen at such a slow rate. And adding a catalyst speeds up the reaction rather than providing an energy source, as the yeast remains unchanged. We know that elephant's toothpaste is a chemical reaction due to the signs of chemical change it experiences, such as the formation of gas in the form of bubbles and a temperature change.